Hello everyone, this is Danish from jobskillshare.org. This is a quick questions and answer video. One of the questions that I received on WhatsApp is one of the user was a little concerned that should I be worried about these jobs in help desk because AI is taking over, and I say that AI is nowhere near your career. AI is not going to touch this career so soon. It's a way further, so you may be even finished with your career and then AI will probably take over the help desk type of positions, but that's too far. So if you're a student and you want to get into IT, don't worry about this AI cloud kind of thing. You still are going to be working physically in the help desk environment or maybe remotely. But that's true that a lot of our learning are more application based, like Active Directory, Office 365, deployments, troubleshooting. Everything is 80% is just you're doing stuff and learning skills on the computer and operating systems and networking and connections and everything. It's not too much of a hardware now, but you still need to be working in a hardware environment. If a computer was this big, now they're this big. So if a laptop was pretty heavy, it's pretty small now. It's thin. It's this that didn't change much. You're still working a lot on this site, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of jobs around your area. So do me a favor, go to Indeed.com and look at help desk positions around you, and you will find out how many positions are available. So that should just tell you that AI is not gonna touch this area. You're gonna still be working in this area for a long time. Now another question is that should I consider Azure or AWS? Now this is a very tricky question. It really depends on where you're working, so you have to study that environment. If it's a Microsoft shop and they're using 90% of the tools Microsoft and everything, then consider they're going to move to Azure. Most probably they have Office 365, so that makes sense to them because everything is connected pretty nicely. If it's a lot of mixed type of environment, people are using Amazon services for images and things like that, then consider that that company may be looking into more Amazon. And if they have moved their infrastructure, just look at their infrastructure and they have some infrastructure available on Amazon, then consider that this company is going to be really moving towards that area. But to be honest, Azure is definitely there. I mean, it's taking over very fast, and if you can just look how many data centers are available in the world, so just do that search and you'll find out that they are growing very fast because of the Office 365, because of this operating systems that people were using, because of this connection. They made it pretty easy in this area. So it's going to be a hard one to pick just one. Because I know and I work with vendors that they use for images, they use Amazon, and for some other services they use Amazon, but Office 365 and operating systems and server they use Azure, and it's for other companies it's the same thing. So you may be at some point learning both, but focus on one first. So maybe focus on Azure first because you're used to Microsoft stuff. You'll learn all of that stuff pretty nicely, and then you start getting into Amazon because both of these are cloud-based systems, and you're gonna learn. The more you learn, the better your responses are going to be to people and giving them more suggestions. And okay, I think the images service providing is much better in Azure, but the other stuff like Office 365 and emails are much better in this area or something like that. So you're more like you have a lot to offer then. So my suggestion is that work on one first, make it pretty good, learn a lot of things about it, and then practice in it, and then move to the other one. Don't do two things at the same time. Same with help desk people. Don't try to jump into networking right away. Don't try to jump into security, stuff like that. If you're going to become a help desk and that's your mind that you're going to be starting with the support positions, then stick to the things that we're teaching you. Stick to the A+, and if you don't want to take our courses, then at least make the A+, learn the A+, so at least you're more practical in it. Don't just finish A+ and you have no clue, and when you go to the interviews and you have problems. Try to finish A+ and then go back to it and create some questions for yourself. Can you answer these questions? And again, like I said, our platform, the courses that we have built, is based on what's missing. So you're still gonna miss these things in these certifications. So try to come back to our platform and look at these courses. Try to make sense of it, because if you don't do this, of course you're going to keep coming back again with the same questions which we have already answered. Thank you so much. I hope this video helped you.